Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Citadelle Day More Easter egg tutorial. By far one of the shortest videos that I've seen to date. So let's get right into it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that cool stuff. Let's do it. First things first, just like any other zombies map, all you want to do is get as many points as possible. So wait till around 6 or 7, rack up those points, speed through the map, follow the stars, and when you open that box, watch out because that thing's dangerous. When you finally kill the Doppelgast, he will drop the Blood Ethereum Crystal. So you want to pick this thing up, and then you want to bring it back to the box that he came out of, and this will activate Pack-a-Punch. When you're heading back up from Pack-a-Punch, make sure you stop by over here in this corner and talk to Craft. You are free to continue with the Easter egg as soon as he does this. Then you want to head all the way back up to what I call the throne room, look up to the right, you'll see a crystal, shoot it until the beam becomes a solid ray. Doing this ensures that the refraction actually properly works, and when you do all of these, you will get the Paladin's Brooch. Head on over to the gold sigil next to the lion graffiti, place down the brooch, and this is just a soul box, you just gotta kill zombies, and once it's done, the chest will rise out of the ground, and then next step you have to kill a knight. When you kill that knight, he'll drop a stamp, and that stamp will get us access to the Lion's Sword. Follow this path, and as soon as you pick up the gold sword, 4 golden bugs are going to spawn. You need to kill these guys and then smack this door. So I killed one, and I'm going to go over and smack the door. Now you just need to do this 4 times, and on the 4th time, you hold X for interact, and you'll knock on it. Walk on over, place your sword on the pedestal. On the base of it, a symbol is going to appear, and then a bunch of symbols are going to be in the air. Shoot the symbol that corresponds to the one on the base, it's going to change, and then keep shooting over and over and over until the sword is complete. Once that's done, a nuke will go off and you are granted the upgraded Lion Sword. With the upgraded Lion Sword, head on over to this box and smack it. That's for later. Continue killing zombies until you get a stamp, and once you get a stamp, bring your upgraded sword back to the pedestal, place it into the statue's hands, and now we're going to work on the Raven Sword. So in this room there's going to be an item. Now what that item is, I'm not exactly sure. I saw one that looked like an illegal substance, one that looked like a bone, and one that was a scorpion inside of a rock. Head back over to the spawn area, go down these steps, and what you're going to see on your left is what looks to be some kind of puzzle. Place your item that you got from the room into this puzzle, and on the screen will be all the combinations for this puzzle. Once the puzzle is completed, it'll spin a couple of times, and then it'll start attacking you. So these orbs need to go into the portals seen on the floor. Each portal needs 3 of these orbs to close itself off, and then it'll move on to the next one. You're going to do this entire process 3 times, and then you're going to come back down here, and you're going to get your brand new Raven Sword. Your upgraded Raven Sword still in hand, you're going to head over to Pack-a-Punch, and instead of going right, you're going to go down this tunnel. And when you're going to go down this, you're going to go on a little adventure, a little slide. But at the very end of the slide is going to be a crow, or a raven, excuse me. You have to shoot this raven, and then it'll fly off. As it's flying, you need to shoot it again, and when you do, you'll see a pink orb float down, and you'll get the Raven's Claw. You're going to come back down here, past Pack-a-Punch to the right, open this door up, and once you walk far enough in, you're going to see another gold sigil on the floor. It's another soul box, so just feed it as many as it needs, and once you're done with that, a chest will appear out of the floor. Make sure you open it, that's for later. Continue killing zombies until a knight spawns, pick up that stamp, you're going to bring your sword back to its original owner, then walk on over to the Dragon Sword. Pick that up, and then we're going to head on out up these steps, and then we're going to put our sword into this pedestal. 3 symbols are going to appear. That's 3 fire cauldrons. Follow these paths exactly. And also, you need jug and stamina for these. If you don't have jug or stamina, and you don't follow these paths, you're going to down yourself. And that's going to suck. And now you have the upgraded Dragon Sword. Go to the upper castle wall. You don't have to open this door, but I chose to just to show you guys. You need to light that bonfire in the back with either a Molotov or your sword's special ability. If done properly, you'll see almost fireworks coming out of it. Now you can't miss your Molotov just like that. But with your sword's special ability, you're going to hit it first try, and it's going to spawn more zombies. So you can actually recharge your sword's ability. And it just so happens that I got a night zombie on me. That means that I got a stamp, which is perfect. So for this one, I use my sword's ability, hit the final bonfire, and this is going to spawn one of those nasty new zombies. Killing this guy is going to drop a ritual item, which is going to spawn another one of those gold sigils, and therefore another soul box. Finish the soul box, and again, remember to hit the chest to open it. You're going to thank me later, I promise. Return the upgraded sword back to the Dragon Knight, and then we're going to move on to the lightning sword, or the Pegasus sword. Go to the arsenal right outside of the main door, and get the Deadwire ammo mod. Head over here, and you're going to shoot this electrical box. This is going to spawn right there, and it's going to give you a lightning rod. The second lightning rod is directly to the left of Deadshot Daiquiri. Pick that up. And the final lightning rod, you have to go down to Quick Revive and just continuously kill zombies. That's the best way to get it, I promise. Once you get that, you're going to go over here, go past Elemental Pop to the left, and you're going to put it into what looks like a cauldron. This is going to activate a storm. And certain zombies are going to spawn and you have to kill them. Or wait a certain amount of time. Once your sword is charged, you're going to smack the cauldron. Smack it 3 times, put your sword into it, pull the sword out, and you have the upgraded Pegasus. Head back on over to the Deadshot Daiquiri shack. Above the doorframe is going to be a horseshoe. You're going to smack it with your sword, it's going to fall, and pick that thing up. You're then going to head back to the upper wall and climb into the mouth of the lion's cannon. Once you get shot out of the cannon, you're going to get struck by lightning. This is how you know that you've done this step properly, and you're going to look into the sky for a storm cloud. Follow the storm cloud, and where that storm cloud is directly above is going to be a Pegasus shoe. Go to the back side of the spawn area. Another gold sigil is going to spawn. Place it on the Pegasus shoe, and this is another soul box. Complete this, and just remember to smack the chest at the very end with your upgraded sword. Go to the cantina in the spawn area, get a piece of paper and a pencil, write down 1 through 6, and write these symbols that correspond to the numbers. This is very important, and if you mess it up, it gets extremely annoying. While you're heading back to the castle, make sure you take a stop on the right side and pick up Melee Macchiato. We're then going to go back into the catacombs, go to the right of Pack-a-Punch, go through these doors. We've been here multiple times. Instead, we're going to go to the left. You're going to see a brick wall and punch it with Melee Macchiato. Now those symbols from 1 through 6, you want to shoot them in successive order. Now it's going to shuffle around a couple times, but if done properly, it's going to turn red. An orb's going to come out, and it's going to open this wall, and a book's going to be behind it. Go back to the throne room, go through what I call the alchemy room, and in this room there's going to be 4 pieces of paper. The first one is to the left of this torch. The second one, we're going to go down this hallway, and it's going to be right behind the boxes right in front of us. The third one is going to be on these beds right here on the bottom bunk. Now I don't see it at first, but it's right there. I just looked at it. It's right there. There we go. And finally, the fourth one is right here on the couch. We're going to head back on over to the book, interact, and these pages are going to appear. So we're going to read it left page, right page, top to bottom. So top left, top right, bottom right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So star, normal eye with a circle, and cross. So we're going to go around the map and find the power sigils activate them, and kill zombies in it. If done properly, we're going to go back to the book and see that that eye is faded out. Perfect. So we're just going to continue to do this. We can continue to check, but after we do all 4 of these, we're on to the next step. So these eyes are somewhat hard to discern. So for me, the star was near the lion's ring, where we upgraded the lion sword. The normal eye was near Pack-a-Punch. The eye with the circle was near the Deadshot Daiquiri Shack. And just the cross was next to Stamina. Go back to the book and interact, make sure all the symbols are blanked out. If they are, that's perfect. Run up the steps right outside of that room. And this is the order for the next part. So ours is Raven, Pegasus, Lion, Dragon. So these steps we're about to do, we have to go to that respective chest, grab the incantation, use the incantation, it's a tactical, inspect our weapon, and then this statue is going to ask for a sword back. So this is the Raven statue, so we had to go grab the Raven incantation and use it. So we did do this for every single one in that order. That order is different for every single game. For us, the next one is the Pegasus Blade. So we're going to go back to the spawn area, right here where we did the soul box. We're going to use our incantation, inspect our sword, he's going to praise us, and then ask for a sword back. The third blade for us was the Lion's Blade, and that incantation is right in the room. So go to the lion graffiti, grab the incantation, walk back over to the statue, the tactical again, so use that, inspect your sword, he's going to praise us, and then we give him his sword back. The final blade in our order was the Dragon's Blade. So we walk outside into the courtyard, grab the incantation, use it, inspect our sword for the 4th time, and then he's going to praise us yet again. We're going to give him his sword back, and something very interesting is about to happen. This is the Mystic Orb. So we're going to go up to the 2nd floor of the same room. We're going to input the Mystic Orb into this conduit, and we're going to start the trial. So when you start the trial, there's going to be a color of the orb. That color represents what sword we need to use. So for this one, we need to use the Lion Sword, but for some reason, the Dragon Sword also worked with this. So this step was somewhat confusing. For me, I was running around, and killing the zombies wasn't working. It continuously asked me to continue retrying and retrying. So I just started smacking the green orbs with my sword. And for some reason, that works. So I'm not sure if this is how it's meant to be, but that's what I did, and it worked for me. I just wish you guys the best of luck. Once we're done with this, we're going to go grab the Mystic Orb, head outside. We're going to need the Dragon's Blade for this one. So go grab the Dragon Blade, input the orb, and make sure you start the trial. I accidentally did all this killing and did not start the trial. So please make sure you start the trial. With this one, you just got to get as many kills as possible. Once you're done with this, you need the Lightning Blade, or the Pegasus Blade. You're going to run up to the spawn area, right next to where the incantation was. Input that into the conduit. You're going to get kills, and again, you're just going to fill this thing up. The last one is the Raven Blade. So for the Raven Blade, you're going to go down where that incantation was and just get kills until the orb is satisfied. Once the orb is finally complete, you're going to pick it up, you're going to run up the stairs, find the 4 sigils, and put the orb right into the middle. Now this is not a cutscene, you are not safe right here, so please be careful. Zombies continuously attack you, so you set the hold out until you walk into the room and interact with the item on the table.
My bastards. I knew you would want to find me. You were always my favorite. Was your arrival here heralded by your brother's corpses? Well done. A fitting end for wretches such as they. You must pass a final test if you wish to claim the obscure Citadelle. Only then will you be worthy of my respect. Will you do it? Will you best the beast for your father's honor? I knew you would accept the challenge. That is why you are my favorite. To be deemed worthy of my house, you must first defeat the amulet's guardian.
Do not sit here and think you're safe. As soon as that door opens, sprint out as fast as you can, because if you don't, you'll be swarmed by every single zombie that was waiting outside during the cutscene. And you're gonna go down and lose all your perks. Just like this. I had quick revive and that's what saved my life. I got a kill and it picked me back up. So for this boss fight, I wasn't actually trying to beat the boss fight because I promised my friends that I would beat it with them. So this is just me looking at it just for the video's sake as to what the boss is. So you walk up to that statue, input the vial, and watch what happens.
My friends, if you believe, we can still emerge victorious.
So I just got absolutely disrespected by this boss. He did not need to curb stomp me, not once, but twice. I got curb stomped in the face twice by a giant ogre. But thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. This took me quite a long time. I stayed up way too late, and all I'm asking is that you watch it, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that cool stuff if you're feeling it. I'm just glad that I'm able to put this content out there and help so many people. If you guys do need help with this Easter egg and help with this boss fight, because by the time that you message me, I'll probably, hopefully, have beaten it. I would love to help you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. We're gonna hit 100 subscribers before the end of the year, and this cutscene was ass.